What is the connection between entrepreneurship and economic prosperity? Two fellows of the Aspen Global Leadership Network are helping unleash entrepreneurial potential to improve the economic conditions for underserved populations.
We have a lack of diversity of ideas, and I think in general, if we can be more proactive in reaching out to places where it's very difficult for them to get funding or have on-ramps to entrepreneurship, then we'll have better, more interesting, more diverse ideas for innovation in the U.S. I am Diane Eisnor from the Henry Crown Fellowship Class of 2014, Bones and Elephants.
My action pledge is to have a humble way to bridge the wealth inequality gap in the U.S. by bringing entrepreneurship programs into our poorest neighborhoods.
Diane, along with Henry Crown Fellow Wasalu Jaco, founded Neighborhood Start Fund to turn ideas into startups. It provides access to mentoring and funding to support entrepreneurs from underserved neighborhoods.
We start with opening a pitch competition where we're really inviting people to come up with their ideas, and they submit them online. We select finalists, and then there is a live pitch competition. We're just past prototype and only with two of our companies from Brownsville that have just been given seed funding, and now we're shopping them around to raise more money from additional investors.
The goal is to turn every neighborhood fund into a local microeconomic engine that will reinvest in the community. Their first set of entrepreneurs are already showing promise.
Ben Soler, who was a street performer. He had a stint, in his past where he was homeless, and he is rocking being an entrepreneur. His company is basically a marketplace to take a bunch of unsigned artists and match them with event planners so that they can, turn kind of gigs into their career for the artists. Seeing these ideas go to a deck to something that's living and out in the world is pretty amazing.
While Diane empowers diverse entrepreneurs in the U.S., another Henry Crown Fellow is continuing his efforts to improve the lives of families in the developing world, one pair of glasses at a time.
Vision is an incredibly important input to development, whether it's human, personal development, capacity development, economic development. My name is Jordan Kassalow. I'm part of the Henry Crown Fellowship. My action pledge was to provide 1 million people per year with affordable eyeglasses in over 20 countries.
Jordan is scaling up his efforts at his organization VisionSpring, which creates sustainable business models that enable poor populations to afford eyeglasses.
At VisionSpring, we serve two primary clients. We call them our learners and earners. So the learners are children who are living in countries where the average person earns between $1 and $4 a day. Then we also have something called our earner strategy, people who are using their eyes in order to earn their living and their income, whether they be weavers or tailors or artisans or mechanics or barbers, and the list goes on.
For VisionSpring's customers, having a pair of eyeglasses means improved productivity and the potential to increase monthly income by up to 20%.
And we met a wonderful artisan in Bangladesh. She was in her mid-40s, and she had to make small holes in clay pots in a very particular, very refined pattern. We got her a new pair of glasses, and literally within an instant, she was able to double her productivity and her output because she could see more easily and therefore do the detailed work much more fluidly. Last year, we distributed our products in 22 countries. We plan to sell 1.2 million pair of glasses in 2016, up from 940,000 units in 2015.
From funding innovation in America's underserved neighborhoods to improving quality of life for those in developing countries, fellows in the Aspen Global Leadership Network are helping entrepreneurs bring economic prosperity into their communities.